Everyone has had some education, some more than others. However, unless you have studied medicine, your knowledge of the human body is probably, at best, sketchy. And yet, we all live in a body. Most unfortunately, we do not understand much about what the body actually needs to remain healthy, what food is good for it, which vitamins are essential, and how to get them, whether exercise is necessary, and so on. Another way of saying this, and it may sound a bit harsh, is nutritional ignorance. Like any other ignorance, it leaves us at the mercy of every charlatan and snake oil salesman trying to pass off their own brand of miracle cure. How do we tell who is telling the truth and who is simply trying to increase their profits without any concern about the poor end user? Now that's you and me. The profit motive is also present in the farmer who produces the crops and meat destined for our stomachs. If a crop fails, the farmer is out of pocket, so he does as much as he can to minimize this. One of the ways is using insecticides and chemical fertilizers to protect the crop from bugs and to make it grow quicker than it would naturally. Simply put, the more he can produce, the more money he makes, so he will take whatever shortcuts he can to increase the yield. The food chain doesn't end with the farmer. The processing of raw crops and meat into what appears on our tables also revolves around the profit motive. Processed flour, for example, has most of the natural nutrients removed and end up with little or no nutritional value. White bread is a prime example. Advertising is a monstrous industry. Just look at signs at the side of the road, the adverts in the print media, and of course, the advert breaks on the TV that seem to get longer and longer. Just count how many adverts you see every day that promote fast, that you read junk food, and the contradictory adverts for health supplements. Plus, of course, the adverts for over-the-counter drugs to cure us of the inevitable sicknesses which are the result of all of the above. Even doctors are subject to the profit motive. Drug companies spend a huge amount of money persuading doctors to prescribe their particular flavor of snake oil. And there are many other drug companies out there doing the same. Whilst the doctor is doing his best to try and cure us, therein lies the story. We are ignorant of how to look after our bodies, so we get sick and then the doctor prescribes drugs to cure us of the almost self-inflicted disease. The truth is, if we look after our bodies better, we won't get sick in the first place. And then we won't need the chemical drugs prescribed to cure us. Now, if that is not a vicious circle, what is? In fact, research shows that chronic disease and deteriorating health plus obesity can be blamed squarely on the junk food we eat, and more importantly, we give to our children. Here is a simple example. Take a dirty used coin and drop it into a glass of Coke for a while. The coin will come out looking like it has been minted. It doesn't take a great deal of imagination to see that it is probably doing the same to our digestive tract. We can continue to subscribe to the sheep mentality and do the same as everyone else, or we can become better informed. Once we have the knowledge, we won't continue to be hoodwinked by all the modern day convenience, this and that. Now, swimming against the tide is not easy, and it will take strength, conviction, and courage to do it. But on the other hand, to continue following the sheep will cut short our lives, and even the shortened version will be filled with ill health and many visits to the doctor. The BeWellBuddy program aims at stamping out this ignorance and to teach people the facts about how our bodies work, how to ensure that they are properly nourished, and, of course, exercised. What constitutes good food, what to avoid. In short, you will finish the program armed with the knowledge you need to make intelligent choices for you and your family, to prolong their lives and to make that longer life healthy and enjoyable. It has been said that through lack of knowledge, we perish. And if we look at the increase of diseases like diabetes, cholesterol, heart disease, and allergies, even in our children, it is apparent that we are perishing. The BeWellBuddy program is not about weight loss or weight gain or building muscles or becoming a sport superstar. The BeWellBuddy program is about having sufficient knowledge to allow you to identify the problem and find the right solution suitable for you. If you know why you are carrying excess weight, as an example, it is easier to lose weight permanently rather than falling into the marketing traps that only offer temporary solutions. Or, if you want to become physically stronger, it makes more sense to know exactly what to do rather than following the protein hypes that could potentially be harmful to your body. Surely, it will be easier to follow an eating plan and an exercise routine that you know is right for you, rather than waiting for a problem to occur that will require medical treatment. The BeWellBuddy program is for those who want to know that they are in fact living healthily.